All right. Hi, everyone. It's Daisy here. Wow. Happy Sunday. I just wanted to come and tell you guys that a lot happened today. And I wanted to share with you just a few things, right? Because once again, sometimes we think we saw it. We think we saw it. I know for a fact, right, that we ain't seen it or they haven't seen it. And then we come again into we haven't seen it. There's still something else going on. So, on one end, for those of you guys that have been watching this with the license plate. Again, it's just like a little fun game that gets played in regards to like, oh, we're in your binary reality, right? One of the things that ended up happening is I caught somebody following me with the specific license plate. And this person that was following me is involved with these groups of individuals that their families came here to play games and harass me and think like, oh, we're going to get this coding system and go play games with the families that we harassed in these different wars. So now they've been caught, right? So what's going to end up happening is I've mentioned this already. I'm going to mention it again. Let me see. I want to put up a photo of the license plate, but it's just DHV 808, a black Prius. And that's how we're going to find another group of people that have been doing clinical trial trafficking, harassing different people, and playing with the Uber network of kidnapping women at night that are like leaving their jobs and things like that. So moving forward from that, today was a very auspicious Sunday. Coding tutorial. There's a few protocols that I wanted to show you. Right, the CXP system. So for those of you guys that have been watching this about the CXP system, something's going to end up coming out about that, right? And then this 313 popping up again. That we have a file that we could put on the existing CXP system that will open up its valence structure and then bring down three like etheric valence structures, and then also two we can denote, I would say, deallocate the process of processing electrical impulse and things like that too from the CPU or from the copper system, right? To a specific extent so that there's a use of electrical files, right? Back storage of electricity that we can open up into your program and it will suffice and help run your system. So now we've come to the fact that this is real, this is great, we keep on seeing it, right? After talks of Kamala Harris and AKA. And then this was actually funny because this was in front of Aisha Curry's skin place. And I saw that. And this, something's going to come up with them playing games and somebody playing on the computer and starting something with basketball players again, right? And then I thought this was funny too. And it said EDX right there, registers, and then this one says CXP again with 37, right? And that being a sign like the copper system is like failing, like we have to do it now. So we're gonna go put some stuff up right now. I'm gonna put a file up now, but then I'm gonna put another file on my computer. And this one has to be a specific floating point onto my register. So I'm gonna put it on a general purpose register. And then what it's gonna do is allow a specific I would say value to open up in the CPU that I can then project into different places that are connected to my computer. Right, so electricity is connected to my computer. TTY is connected to my computer. Ethernet systems and networks are connected to my computer, right? And I'm connected to a TCP or UDP network, so I can project it there, and then you guys can put that on your computer. But for the most part, just that would be a way of time stamping that I put it on the computer or that we did this, right? So they're going to do it from space. It's been going for years. It's space that has been maintaining it, but now you see AIX popped up today. And it's funny where I found this, but AIX popped up. And I want to tell you what AIX is. Yeah, AIX. There's AXI too. Right, large language model developers. Yeah, isn't that so funny? And we're talking about large language models, and I was talking about this yesterday with the TTY about how you can alter your TTY to be able to take indigenous languages that work specifically for the computer. So you can have a hyperdimensional language, but it doesn't work for the computer. There's only a few, and they're shared between federations. It's not specifically your race. So even Daisy, I'm in Kemet, but that language we're putting on the computer, right? That's a gateway for other people to be able to host their system, and it's just because of the way in which that language is structured. So then different groups of people that want to put their TTY and all that up, we can go ahead and do that. Your groups are going to get together like what you want to build for the computer for your community. Is it a CD system? Is it a tracking system? Is it this? Is it that? And then you guys go ahead and get your own TTY, and then you guys can start your chaos and start what you want to build. So this AIX is what I was talking about just the other day, and this is how people are getting caught up again with I'm talking about it, and then it's happening in real time. EDX again, 313 again. People's kids switched at birth. Yeah, 818 again. You guys already saw that on my channel multiple times. CXP again. Yeah, they debilitated the copper system, playing a few greedy families so they can get crypto and stuff like that. And now look, isn't that hella funny? And they have to pay for electricity. VPN, that's what it said. Yeah, it's a little bit too far. Yeah, and then this with Dirk and playing games and talking about I'm an affiliate of OTF, and they were playing with the witch. That's why he's in jail. I just have to tell you that. Yeah, playing in depositions and stuff like that. What are you talking about? CXP, Copper System, the AWK. This is in Unix. Yeah, a lot of the developers watching this know exactly what this is trailing to. It's basically saying that the commands are going to be overpowered. The ones that are popping up are showing that the TTY is breaking revenue TTY. So again, yeah, 818 again. Yeah, ZTF, the star system, and I told you guys that Vaughn and them going to war with different people, and the ZTF system showing up from space to show basically who's been causing all that, all these quasars, all these nebula, alpha decay rapidly accelerating or rapidly slowing down. It's them hitting people up from space, and you can see it in the stars and stuff like that exploding and making it to people's planets because people are teleporting, moving back and forth. It's a bunch of stuff going on. So they may think it's like a stellar event with stars or something like that, clustering or A, B, C, and D, but it's somebody that's getting set up or something that's teleporting into this dimension. So I keep on talking about that, and you keep on seeing the ZTF. This came up very heavy yesterday. I saw ZTF 313 too, and ZTF 37 something. Yeah, that ZTT is going to come up too. Yeah, that ZTF is not a joke. We sat there and saw that yesterday. Once again, the color spectrum, RBG. Not Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Ruth Ginsburg Bader or whatever, but the color spectrum, RGB, RBG. Yeah, and after talks of serpents playing games, yeah. Yeah, Vaughn, once again, because of what yesterday. This is from today, because of what came out yesterday, and Vaughn right here exposed the people who killed them, who set them up. That's so crazy that they killed Vaughn. He's really telling people about this computer and setting people up. And that's one of the things that came out in virtual reality with all the rappers. That they had went to go play with an upload and all the community and hood that they were blasting this in. People getting uploaded and seeing all this madness. Yeah, and then this one is like Zwoorker. You guys see this on my computer sometimes, like ZWR. Like I'll say Zwoonranaker, ZWR, right? This is saying that we have successfully established a connection from our planetary space with different forces of gravity, different forces of physics, different concepts of space and time and color, etc. We've now made a specific junction to your place. We are now in your city, right? You guys know that song, I'm in your city. So they're sending messages down that this is going to come onto the computer and it's almost done, and that this 37 is really getting people set up. Ooh-wee. So now, yeah, RRM, this one is going to come up too. Playing in the computer with machine learning models. Ooh. Somebody got clapped out. Let me find out about Aki. Ooh. I saw a license plate. It said OC, it said CKY187, but that to me was like Aki. Like, be careful with those penal codes. Yeah, 187 is a penal code. A command line interface. RRM. This is it right here, RRM. Okay, so you guys got this down. So you're listening, you're paying attention, yeah. Okay, so that means I need to be cooking more because people love the meals that I was making. And I was like, oh, you guys are in space. I can like teleport this, or here, you can make a copy of this over there. Good, now the whole planet can eat. And that's how holes were getting exposed. Oh, so hey, this is a very good dish. I have a question. What is your physical body doing on planet Earth putting jukugisa in this type of food? Okay, you have to get off my planet. You're gonna get off my planet today. Give me that plate. Here, give it to Zuko the guacatezi they're gonna eat. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa. So now, here we go. Yeah, that's them for in the computer. For those of you guys that are new watching this has been going on for 4 years. That's why I'm so hyped like this because I'm seeing the worst of it. I've seen it all. Then you can't tell me otherwise. It's done for white supremacy. That's just really period. OZM, that's my last name, Ozim. Right? Just keep on playing with it, baby. I'm telling you, we're playing hardball in space. They are not playing. There's been a few planetary adjustments as well. Substance space is getting adjusted, cleaning up the specific Kozugudi Dwyer space that was created from false mathematics and physics systems that are ran in a substance space, right, to perform calculations that affect matter, right? It's when they start to affect matter, a different type of magic. Substance has to run all of that to make those computations and then make it have an effect, et cetera, et cetera. That creates a negative feedback because it's a false mathematics system. It creates commissats. It's a false force of physics, right? The substance running it is false, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So a lot of people that play with math, they don't know that they're anchored to a specific demon. It's called algorithm or algebra. So that entity is what whips them and things like that. And this is one of the entities that went to go play games. Like, oh, we can get this system and then I don't have to be dark anymore or eat this. I can eat different food and then I can enjoy and go to people's planet. Maybe I can get a human form again, right? So, and that's how he talks. And that's not what's going to work. So a lot of people that learn math and science, it's a certain spell that is placed upon us through our processing of the language, right? In our neural network that takes electrical impulse. And then a fake neural network is embedded. And that's why you see a lot of people that work in the sciences, they're very mentally ill or they're very solid and they don't really get involved with too many people. Right. So it was not hard to tell who is what in tech. So there's been that whole space is getting eaten up and it's going to destroy another level of coding and programming with signed and unsigned numbers and things like that. And then physics symbols, right, that are existing on the internet that people are playing with in tensor spaces and activating through ASCII or hex format. So now we see here, okay, so you guys are getting messages from space and you're finding out how to build in the computer and what's doing. Okay, so you've loaded me to this register. I just tell you that the floating point, I want you to use this precision format because I want you to bring down YMM on your computer for people to see. I don't need to keep on buying memory chips. I don't need to keep on getting this new computer or that new operating system or that one. I can do this one time on my computer with the file and that's it. $616. I thought this was funny, and this is gonna come up later, but it says Gavin right here, like Gavin Newsom. So, and then this is like a honey stir, but I just think that it's so funny with the 37 because there's something that blew up in the cartel regarding honey. So this is confirmation once again, and then that's something with not the Soto Mio, but Titos. That's another war too. So let's keep on going, you guys. I feel like that's a good run. Oh, so now I can tell you what I wanted to tell you. Oh, boom. KYC, know your customer. I've been talking about this for days. These I took today. Right? So also too, this dude looks like a Canoe Reeves. That's why I took his picture because something's gonna end up blowing up with them playing games. And a network of Data high, and then CXP right behind it. Do you see what's behind? It's the same building. And then look, CXP. Yeah, KYC, know your customer. And then this is also too them stripping the network so they can hack everyone's computer. So, but you didn't know that that was going to be the consequence of playing with them. And all these people that are coming to find out about this, like, oh, so that's what was going on. So you mean to tell me that you guys are in America doing that? That's how you're making money. They're going to tell you to give all the money back and pay for it. What do you mean? Yeah, they're going to tell you that you have to pay for this copper system. All of you guys are going to get letters. They're going to levy all your dollars. You're not going to enjoy any of that money. None of it. What I'm telling you, watch. And all these politicians that went to go play in it, watch, because they were given money to do what? Shift on policy, right? Skimp or shift, right? Don't shift me here. On policy that was going to go ahead and allow that system to continue with the electrical grid, and then the consumers paying for it. Like, okay, who's going to pay for all this though? And the gas and all that other stuff that it takes to like bring this here. Okay, so the consumer is going to pay for it, but then you're making all the money from crypto. Okay, got it. So that's what's currently going on right now, and people getting set up in what they created. So KYC, know your customer, but then also for us is that for the financial system, that's already done. We've already accomplished that. The code is there. It's done now. So the only thing is that now I have to get with people, and that's it. We have to start because it's a whole entire system and infrastructure, because it's what we have to do with the money first initially, right? So it's direct deposit to your card, all the type of stuff. You're not just getting this money to go play, right? You have to sign up like, okay, that means that I have to go give this church this amount of money every week. I have to go walk down there and stuff like that. And then I need to give, I have to take an hour of English classes every week so that I know what's going on with these people. Like there's other tasks that I have to do, challenges, right? Like, oh, you just don't get the money for free. It doesn't just go to your card. You have to accept like, okay, we'll jump these bitches. And then you have to upload the video. They review the network. Like it's a whole entire like, system here. This is a new government, right? Like we were trying to do this after the Civil War, but I heard that you were in space playing and it was you that stopped it. So I have a question. Are you fucking on my baby daddy or what? Because we were doing videos and everything together. Now all of a sudden you guys are off doing videos, right? So those are the conversations happening in America. Soon we won't have to do videos, right? So people are teaming up to move forward and get things done. You have a dirty ass mind. Please just be careful. So now what's happening here is we're moving forward into peace and sanity that's going to happen on the planet. BTC, again, Bitcoin murders. Yeah, her murder. Right. And then BDC or BCD format, that's going to come out again with floating points. I talked about it yesterday. I was trying to get close. That's close enough. I feel like that's close enough for me. We were talking about it yesterday, converting the tarot cards to BCD format and then activating them in a different format. And then that activates the code and the algorithms that they've been looking for. Yeah, they're trying to have investor meetings. And yeah, I found it. I think this is going to be the solution. Yeah, having new meetings. I just want to let you guys know that there's been new round of meetings. There's been new rounds of meetings with Aki and all these other motherfuckers that play Cyborgia, etc. New contracts and deals. Yo Gotti with another round of I don't feel good, I feel sore and stuff like that because they have to go play with Aki and them. To this next round of playing games, you can't say anything. Watch what happens. Well, you guys all got into this with us. Don't think you're gonna go over to Daisy now and get code. That's not gonna be true. And even in the Quran, it says that if you do that, then this can end up happening to you. Oh, really? Yeah, and then that means that, something can happen to you with magic. That would allow us to have another type of power over you, right? Like nonsense that they were like spitting out and like starting. Hey, Real Talk, stop playing with me. So now, what's happened here is we've come into a new state of awareness. Like, okay, so this is what we can do. This is what we can have. And this is what we will have. And this is what we can do. Yeah, yes, we can. So you guys have seen it here. Don't know what to tell you. There have been new deals. Like I said, they've had new conferences and contracts and agreements and negotiations and contract negotiations and something happening with contract negotiations in the middle of what? Right, because to play more games and to keep this shit going because we're on fentanyl and we just can't let people know that that's what we were doing. Like, you can actually just stop at any point in time, but I don't know. It's like different factions. Several of them have like gone and left. These are just like the last few. Like I said, you see the Asians, they're quiet. So now, something that's going on here is, yes, Tyson, yeah. Something that's happened here is people have gotten into like illicit acts and dealings with me too. So you guys know that I was like talking about a case that I ended up having to deal with because I took somebody's phone to the police station to be able to file a report regarding what they were doing in our community, supporting pedophile groups and pedophile ritualists and things like that, and starting hella shit and causing hella drama and playing with magic and starting unrest and causing calamity, right? So now what has happened here is that there's been something that has gone on here. I don't know if okay, well, basically, long story short is, woo, she beat the case and she had the K. Something has come out here, regarding somebody's dealings. Somebody too is just not finding out about different levels of spell work that have been going on in the community and people getting set up and blacklisted. People are just not finding out about niggas kicking in doors and the Department of Defense getting set up. So I just have to say something very ridiculous is about to come out in this case. And I'm so happy that I had to go that far because you just had to get exposed, the type of person that you are. Something very major that's going to like set up a lot of people in the hood to look at this though. That's a testament to the fact that they are a problem, but because they've done A, B, C, and D with you or for you, or they're connected to people that have done those type of things that you help hide, they are allowed to walk around and play, right? At the expense of A, B, C, and D. And it's just only moving them closer to getting labeled as domestic terrorists, right? Which is Donald Trump and them is already about to rally them up and play in the social justice space. Now, somebody will say, Nancy, why would you condone that? It's not going to affect us. Why would it? We're going to be having our own money to print a bunch of other stuff. Let those hoes go play games. Right. So I think that that's perfect. Let them, I feel like that's perfect. Like, make America great again. Let them niggas do what they need to do, but stop disturbing him. And you guys stop uploading people to virtual reality to find out about this and that. That's disrespectful. Let these men do their job and these women do their job. So, right, they want to see their grandkids survive, thrive and prosper. Whatever that looks like for them. They don't want to be involved in games that you're playing inside board game. That's so unsanctified. In the great state of Kentucky, you're telling me that a sheriff walked into a judge's chambers and blew his head off because he was watching Daisy's channel and he felt moved to do so because he saw what he was doing in court cases. That happened on my channel. For some of you guys that are just now coming here, that happened because of my channel. Somebody walked into that judge's room and started shooting at him. Hella shit is going on in Kentucky because of that. And yeah, we made Jannah for him. We made Dua. He's gonna make Jannah. He's gonna get better food in jail. Yeah, because people now didn't find out about this. I just can't. It was just eating at my consciousness. I'm a man of God here. He deserved it. Life is a highway. I agree. I agree because I kept on singing that. Hey, if you're going my way, I wanna ride it all night long. Right, things that we're gonna go and perform, and people want to hurry up and come to the community celebration and performance, right? About you guys getting set the fuck up on the planet and all this coming out, and you getting exposed and having to clean up what you started. Whew. Yeah, Kentucky sheriff kills a judge. Yeah, he was so gully in his mugshots. He was so hood. Yep, throw your ones up. Yeah, I'll take my uniform. I've done this before. Yeah, he wasn't playing. I don't care. I've seen enough here. And that computer can get you killed. Just know that. I remember when we had no computers. Like Daisy said, you can end up next. Her murder. That's what he was doing in the courtroom. Yeah, people don't want to hear about it. They don't want to be involved. They've seen karma. Space. I see now why we're like this. I don't want to play with anyone that's playing with any magic. If you're doing magic on law enforcement to try and change my mind, ooh. You want me to have bad luck? No, I want my kids to succeed in this. I don't want to hear about it. Then I'm making bad decisions to get involved in Cyborgia or Clunkla. That's their other secret plan, to use all that chaos and calamity to try and build upon it. They said they want to build a daisy chain, that we are going to be a new neural network for control. They did the hard work. The niggers had to. They gave up their final light. Right. Yeah, that's what they were saying. That's their manifesto. So you just can't convince me otherwise. It's the end of America. So now what has gotten started here is something beyond everyone's wildest dreams and imagination. People getting set up and getting what they deserve. So now, well, now actually, that was another part of it too, because that alien really, now you see what was going on in that virtual reality. People were just getting randomly uploaded. Some of these white supremacists didn't really understand, like, whoop. Well, whatever. Who's this black woman? I don't, why are you talking to me? Hey, what are you doing in court? I'm just watching you. Oh, okay. That's not true. You know what you were doing. Yeah. Hey, we're listening to your meeting. Hell shit was going on. And then also too, they were getting uploaded just to watch what some of these karmics like Drake and them were doing all across America. All of America came to see them on a grand stage because they wanted fame. Right. Busting for Instagram, which you got up. Yeah. So they wanted to be sick and lit. So all of America got to see them in their prime time. Playing with hoes, spell work, rituals, Aki. So now something else has gotten started here, right? And as they were watching this, they were finding out about cyborgia. And kids switched at birth. And this neural network of white men with quote unquote Anglo-Saxon DNA, but more, just say weather resistant, right? We're not, it's, right? Because they're testing on them because this whole I want to ride my dad's dick bullshit, right? And fuck the pain away, right? Type of bullshit that they're into, right? Like, oh, that's my medicine, and like, you don't know who I am, and thinking that she's girl with the dragon tattoo playing games, right? And getting set up on school campuses and banned and blacklisted. So because they're doing that, they went to go play like that, and the white community has not found out. Like I said, there's a man, he has not heard this, he's gonna hear this one. He looks like that dad from King of the Hill. He's not playing with you guys. I suggest you stop playing with them in technology. He's just not playing with you. You just don't understand him. So now something has gotten started where people have now seen like, I don't understand racism. Okay, but look at Daisy. Well, technically we don't know all blacks. She's talking about statistics. Maybe we're the problem here. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm going to church with my kids this weekend. I want to play this video. There's a lady, I don't know, she changed my mind about something. Yeah. You wanted to go to war, so now you get to go to war. They were casting spells, so now the army has appeared. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really sure why you're mad at me. I didn't do anything. I'm not casting any magic. I have not bought a single candle. So, right. So now, more is getting started. So anyways, you guys, let's leave that there. Yeah, I have explosive evidence, but whoo, this in a courthouse can get gully. So all across America, you guys, use this evidence and information for your court cases, etc. And you guys know I just like playing with you guys and like laughing, hee hee, har har, giggling, all those type of things. Yeah, I do now that the community is here too. Especially after what happened today and the evidence that was collected, there's going to be another level of exposure in regards to the tarot readers that these karmics were playing with in every community. So you mean to tell me that our people are dealing with refugee camps and bombs and IDF, and you're playing with tarot cards to see if you can get into this one's family or what holes he's fucking on? Because that's what this lady is saying. That the way that she's saying it is like how you need to hear it. I don't know how to translate into Arabic. You don't even speak Arabic, right? So now, right? So that's what's come out. Yeah, international games with tarot cards. So some of you guys need to see what she looks like so you can understand like how far this like had gone with them getting on here and paying different people. That's another thing. As they were harassing me, playing with me, they were spying, doing psychic spying and finding certain things out. Like I can find stuff out and I can start a tarot channel. I know I can do that and this and that, and embarrassing themselves. Right. So in every single major city, there are the murder of several women, and it's because of this tarot reader. And this is something that's coming in the immigrant community as well. People that was going to get readings because she's mentally ill, getting recordings, showing them in court, CPS proceedings, stuff like that, and being like, well, behind the scenes, like she knows this person and that person. Look, because it's one of these karmics that is connected to Castle and all them with that 37 file. She was going to go get readings and they were using her name to play like that. Like, oh, look at this person that came. Daisy, I'm telling you, emailing other tarot readers, that's what's going on. Yeah, I have intel, all kinds of stuff. You have no idea what happened and da-da-da-da-da. And she's the one that brought half of LA here. Yeah, and a lot of these men, like older, dating young ass women, kidnapping them, pimping them, stuff like that. That was Brandy's hand. That was her game. Playing with a lot of those men because she's in her 40s, playing like that with tarot cards. Yes. So, okay, that's what you were doing. And especially in the Ethiopian community. In the Ethiopian and Afghan community, those two primary communities is where it really went down with them playing like that and starting all the shit. Well, I just have to tell you, yeah, that marriage, she was playing with so much magic. It's so haram, this and this and this and that. Yeah. And he's under investigation now because that's what they were doing. Their family was moving other people's hashish. Yeah, I went to this tarot reader. She told me everything because Brandy's hella messy like that. That's what she was doing. Now, some of you guys remember this video, Ohio murders, and all those women that got killed in Ohio. One of them, her address was like 37. And I was talking about it for weeks that there's a hairdresser that her name kept on coming up in virtual reality that she was starting hella shit and they all got murdered. Yes. Yes. The first video they erased, I did it again. Then after I did that video again, it came up about her murder and I put that video out there. So I just wanted to let you guys know that she was the one, that's the hand that they're trying to hide to in the community, that they were playing like that with these tarot holes. And that's like their claim to fame, playing in everyone's community, especially in the Ethiopian community around LA. A few messy bitches playing games and starting to make shit like, yeah, well, look at now. And all the karma, look at those cards that fell down. Paying people to say stuff, starting out shit. She's running her mouth, getting contacts and stuff, context of the situation first. It's causing drama. And Brandy's on like drugs. And that's another thing that's going to come out too. They're not psychics. It's magic that they do on them from space to cause warfare because people are dumb enough not to realize who's a high priestess and who's just trying to amp them with drama. All right. So here, this is her. Ohio murders. Ooh. Gully police murders, and then it was around that time. Gully police murders. September 18th, yeah. Yes. And then there's another video like right after that that's talking about Ohio, they cleaned Ohio out. Damn. So here we go. Yeah, that's what they were doing. That's the secret hand, old grown bitches playing games. Especially in DC, the Ethiopian community. Wow. Yeah, just doing too much. It was one specific one that was very messy. And when you watch her channel, you're going to see why. She was very messy and ignorant, and they loved playing with her, getting information. Divine Feminine, this is what you should be doing, and this and that, because she encouraged them to be in mess. She's hella grown. It was a few of them playing in a group on top of Stephanie. Now, Stephanie is she's connected with Drake. She used to have a tarot channel. She dropped it. She shut it down. She never showed her face. That's another thing too about Stephanie that has to come out. Stephanie didn't show her face the whole entire time that she had her channel. Only when she shut down her channel and changed her name and then she showed her face. It started a war on YouTube. Stephanie never showed her face. That's the biggest thing too. People are finding out. So, okay. So the whole time you were playing with Drake like that, destabilizing all of Toronto and upper New York, upstate New York, because you were having Stephanie put out these readings and then texting certain people and then even playing with people at YouTube to shift the SEO so they would see certain videos and stuff like that. Stephanie, her channel was Angelic Guidance 333. Her channel is now Stephanie P. Smith. I love the Bible. I love God. Playing with Drake with Lakumi C in the Jamaican community. I made a video about this. I'm going to put this up for the Ethiopian community. That's what's going on with these tarot readers, that they don't want to tell you about that. That's how they were playing games, getting paid to do magic. Professionals were coming. That's how the Latino Democratic Party got caught up. They were playing with tarot cards and playing with spell work. Right. Wait, what? Yeah. So that's how I'm telling you. That's how this war got started early on. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of karmics that don't know that you've been getting watched because how Brandy was putting all those videos and all those videos they were making about Daisy online. And everyone came to see about this tarot reader that we were playing with and what she was doing and promoting with her mouth and starting. And everyone put two and two together about who we were and what we were getting into. putting men's business out there. That's what they're moving weight. Yeah, he just came to get money from you and this and that. Now he's over there with that bitch. Yeah. Wow, wow. Oh, you gonna get that? Oh, that nigga has a cater? Ooh-wee. Well, you know, I play with guns. You can see her on your pictures with guns, all kinds of stuff, goofiness. I just need people to see her face so you can laugh hella hard.
My tune-in deck is back in stock, y'all, for purchase. Click the link below the video. Love you. Bye.
Right, talking about some you're a bitch that doesn't like being black. That's that's the mental illness. Like, oh, okay, and you're in your 40s playing with tarot cards, and it's like starting murders and everyone's good. Yeah, and the Africans are watching, right? And you're telling these hoes, I see a baby in the cards for you. Look at this. And look at that and look at that. And you know that these people are very like mentally unstable and stuff, and they're already playing with magic and they're believing in that, and you're hyping it up, and that's like your thing, like to gas up goofy hoes. Like, bitch, you're bad as fuck. Wow. Yeah. And you started working there. Yeah, I'm telling you that it says right here that you guys are gonna end up fucking and messing with each other. It's something with happy hour or something. I can even see the alcohol bottle. Oh, here's another bitch lingering. Oh, don't even worry about that. Report her. Oh, ooh, you're the head of HR. Oh. Just bitterness, bitter. So now what is getting started here is people are just now seeing the hand that's been working in everyone's community with mess, especially for the younger women, like 30 to 40 years old, with marriages. Whew. And drama. And the other one is Quietest Revolution. Her other hand is playing in her own community, Amber Khan, Quietest Revolution. So Stephanie Smith. Now here's that video. You guys need to come and see this one. Drake is connected to playing with magic and playing with this technology too. And now something with a bunch of older men getting robbed. Do you know how old I am and you're playing with me like that with technology? Yeah. And you're having Stephanie drive around Toronto, follow me all day so that you can see where I'm going, track my movements, all this type of stuff. They got caught. Yeah, that's what Stephanie does. She got caught and she's a sex worker. Whoo, CPS, baby. Here goes she. And then here's her her different channels doing makeup and hair and this and that. But there's something that I wanted to show you guys on here too about Stephanie, because Stephanie gained like 50 pounds. Yeah, courses. Oh, okay. Can you get on Daisy's computer? Yeah. That's all they were doing the entire time. So you mean to tell me that our community has been going through this and you guys were sitting here hiding this and sitting here playing games like that, and it blew up to this extent where people unjustly went to jail or were spied on or harassed or something like that, and you guys started this with tarot cards. And then there's this now with the computer, we can move forward and try to recover from this. And you guys are playing again with whites and doing magic because you are trying to keep these men, or you want to stay around us because you know that we're about to come up, or you knew what you were doing and you don't want to get exposed. Ooh. Yeah, I think that something's going on here because Stephanie where's all these different like YouTubes that you had with different makeup and this and that. I think it's because the video that I made, because Stephanie's name went very far. Let me see. Yeah, woo. She had like 6 different YouTubes. Okay. And something about travel too, and like taking down stuff about travel. Yeah, she's very goofy. I put up a video about her. You're gonna find it on my timeline, Stephanie P. Smith. And then it says CPS. And then we saw a car the other day that said CPS too, and I saw one today. Phew, she got caught so badly. The biggest thing, and I'm seeing why Stephanie went on a mad dash to like, oh, I'm not vain. I'm not all about makeup and stuff like that. Yeah, it's because of what came out with her name too in regards to her, I'm a makeup artist in Toronto and this and that. I can come do your makeup. You have a bunch of girls, da 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 da, targeting people, grooming women to go play with different men and oh, you guys are disgusting and delusional. Yeah, it's on my channel here. Let me just pull this up. So now you guys see the secret hand that was playing a bunch of games on YouTube, and it's one of the things too that they're trying to hide is like one of the tarot readers. They want to come and tell me. what they were all doing. Astro Queen is involved in them, and you see she changed her channel. That's another thing too for people that watch tarot. And this even made it in, this is how far this made it in everyone's office. Like, oh, Astro Queen changed her channel. Yeah, and that's how you know that they all got caught, because she changed her channel name and everyone's talking about it, because that's what got the next round started. The current round that's going now in the office was Stephanie getting exposed for love spells. That's the secret hand that's been playing with crushed up bones, playing with love spells. A lot of people losing their mind. It's called La Comisi. It was Stephanie, and getting her channel out there and playing as practitioner. Yeah, in the Jamaican, Caribbean, etc. community. And then she brought it into the office with her YouTube channel. Oh, that's my twin flame. That's why you keep on seeing this 144. That's who started that. That's why Stephanie and them changing up her channel. And Astro Queen too, she took that out of her name. Like, oh, I'm not associated with any of that. Right. So this is what you guys have been doing. Yeah, everyone's watching this. Yeah, Stephanie Smith, right? She got caught the fuck up hella badly. But I think the thing I wanted you guys to see is how much weight she had gained playing with magic. Right. So it's this video from September 12th. I think that's the date. All right. So you guys go ahead and look into this. And this is one of the other tools that people can use too. Look at how destabilized all these people are, and you're going after us. And look at this. And this is what we're talking about, how you let this go on in our community. They were doing it here too. That's what she's saying. They did it in everyone's hood. And this is how it got started, with them playing games. And about those Ohio, Indiana murders, that's how this is going to come up to the Department of Justice again, because that's how this got started with those Ohio murders. Let me see if I can go find this video real quick. And then I'm going to post it in the description for this video. And then Stephanie and them, they had a scammer group of different YouTube tarot readers in a scammer group, using their websites and this and that to hide money, play games, start a bunch of shit, play with spell work. Wait, I need an extra candle though. So you need to do too. You need to do this. You need to do that. That's how we make our money. And playing games and starting shit. That's how they got caught. Because they went to go play with Castle and play with Matt Haney. That's what he was doing too, playing like that. What are you doing? Yeah, playing with hoes, like, and just destabilizing the state of California like that and playing like that. And now you see how this had gotten started in everyone's hood. Like, oh, that's what they were doing. Karmics, paying for magic, playing with love readings and stuff like that, and getting angry. Okay, cool. So the first video is emergency message, Gully Police murders. Proof of chaos. Okay. I hope they did not delete this video because of what they did in fucking Ohio with clinical trial testing. Okay, let me pull this up. Wow. Oh, it's called More Police Murders. Okay. Here we go. Um, yep, here we go. Got it. Got him. So here is what you guys need to just go look into, and this is gonna like come up in like several cases because you guys started that much chaos. What the fuck is going on in the community? Okay, because you guys are playing with magic, right? So it's causing hell of explosions, and then spy technology, and then the white supremacists are adding to it because like they're witnessing it, police reports, hacking people's phone, etc, playing, and then they're adding magic on top of that, and then unnecessary charges and picking sides and playing like underhandedly, like, oh look, if we do this, they'll think that they're snitches, and then they'll go light up their hood, and look, more laughter and more organs, right, and more clinical trial tests and goofy shit, which is something that, again, now you see what that was going on in our community. So before I go to bed, more police murder. So it's this one, and it talks about this female from Ohio. Let me see. Yeah, she got murdered, but in this video, right, I think it's just a couple days after, terror holes, evidence, terror holes, and murders too messy. This video is where you find out about what they really started in the black community, playing with magic and starting shit with the spy technology. Ohio was lit up, period. They were saying that there was like several murders of women. It's like out of control. I did the video once, they deleted it. Here's the video again, because you can see when I search my history, all the links that I pulled up in the first video pop up again. So a lot of the times they play with my page, they try to destabilize my what do you call it, internet. It backfires a lot, but it's something that I'm about to put on my computer that's gonna just stop that, okay? So please bear with me, okay? So that was that video. Okay, good. And you can see a lot of that in here. Evidence, terror holes, and murders. Yeah. And hella people passing away because of what they were doing. Yeah. Ohio murders. Look at all the women that died in Ohio. It was one photo that I had too. It was a screenshot, and it was like several females there. Yes, a lot of women got murdered, and that's like a sign of dysfunction in the community when the women start getting killed. That's like the big thing about this. It was the women, and it's in this video, so you guys can go and see that and go see what they were doing, lighting up everyone's hood. And this is gonna come up in court again with all them starting a bunch of shit. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, and that some messy evidence had come up today. Whoo, people are gonna be so mad. So what is this? Wow, right? Whoo, I love it. You think you know, you still think you know. I can promise you, you really do not know. I'm gonna let you keep on saying that you don't know. When it's time for you to know, maybe I'll let you know. But I still think it's better that you don't know. Why? So you can keep on acting like you do know, and I can keep on orchestrating shit to let you know that you don't know. Just nonsense and chaos and